NHS President Suman Kang. Would you please stand as we welcome this year's inductees? Greetings and welcome to the 2025 to 2026 inductees to the Melrose High School chapter of the National Honor Society. I would like to welcome you all to this year's National Honor Society induction, where together we celebrate and recognize these outstanding high school students for their accomplishments both in school and in their community. Not only have these students maintained the highest academic standing within our school, but they have also taken the time to give back to others both in and out of their school. This evening, their efforts will be rewarded as they are inducted into this most prestigious national organization. First, I would like to introduce our principal, Mr. Jason Merrill.
Thank you, Suman. Good evening, everyone, and welcome. Thank you for coming out tonight to help us recognize and celebrate these outstanding Melrose High School students. I want to thank Mr. Malley, our National Honor Society advisor, our NHS officers for organizing this event tonight. I also want to give a shout out to the MHS TV crew for capturing this event tonight. These students are being recognized for their accomplishments in scholarship, leadership, service, and character. And let me say this, And I'll be brief, but these four things, leadership, service, character, and scholarship, you know, excelling and focusing on these, they're transferable skills and attributes, okay? From being a high school student to any point in your adult life. And those things were transferable 50 years ago, and they'll be transferable 50 years from now. If you treat your academics and being a scholar like it's your job, and you dedicate yourself to preparation and excellence now as a student, you'll do it again in your next job, which will be a career, right? If you're willing to lead as a 17-year-old or 16 or 18-year-old, you'll likely be able to do that again when you're 27, 37, or 47. And character, that is who you are when no one is watching. And to serve, there's no greater deed or vocation in life that's greater than serving other people. So I challenge you to always make that part of your life. I encourage you all to work hard, be kind, respect yourself, others, and the world around you. I want to say congratulations to all of our new inductees, congratulations to all of our current membership as well. Appreciate you all and all you do for Melrose High School and our community. Thank you. Go Melrose.
Thank you, Mr. Merrill. I would now like to welcome our honored National Honor Society elected guest speaker for this evening, our student dean, Mr. Tuccinardi.
Good evening. My name is Nicholas Tuccinardi, and I am the Dean of Students here at Melrose High School. Before becoming the Dean, I taught English at MHS for a decade. It's a real honor to be asked to speak here tonight to the MHS chapter of the National Honor Society, although it would have been a bigger honor if I were their first choice. Well, I don't know what happened to that first speaker, Mr. Lett. I do know that I was given this wonderful opportunity just this past Friday. So, here goes nothing. I'd like to start off by offering congratulations to all inductees and their families here tonight. By applying and being inducted into the NHS, you've shown curiosity, a hunger to learn, and a drive to go above and beyond. Personally, I hadn't developed those skills yet in high school, and I was not an inductee into the National Honor Society. And so I really admire your zeal and tenacity in recognizing the importance of this at such a young age. I believe celebrating your induction is particularly important because we rarely cheer for academic achievement with the same energy that we do for sports or music or art. And so we have that long clap, but maybe we could get a little intense clap here for these scholars to celebrate the hard work that they've put in to get here tonight. So can we give a round of applause? Thank you. And now, to get serious for a few minutes, when we talk about academic achievement today, we're also talking about preparing for a future that is anything but certain. The future is uncertain in ways that we have never seen. With the advent of AI, technology can now invent new technology by itself. The exponential scale at which AI can learn is unfathomable, but I'll take a minute to try to picture this. And think about how many books you've read in the past year. And now let's say you're an avid reader. Imagine you read 20 books a year, and you did that for your whole life. That's 1,600 books, a whole lot of time and a whole lot of knowledge. And AI can process that in minutes, not a lifetime. And not only can it process, but it can synthesize, cross-reference, and create. This is different from past disruptions like bicycles or televisions, telephones, or even the internet. Today, the tools that we use actively act on us, shaping our attention, our thoughts, and our action. As the world becomes more connected, we face the challenge of coexisting with 8 billion people, all with different needs and norms. Jobs may become automated. Housing markets are unpredictable and political divisions deep. How can you prepare for such a future? With hard work and the right habits, the same hard work and right habits that you're currently developing, you will have the tools to meet those challenges. One of the biggest challenges isn't just technology or economics. It's how we relate to each other. I'm talking about polarization. Polarization happens when we reduce each other to a single belief or label, losing sight of the full, complex human being. We're taught when we're young to march to the beat of our own drummer and to be original, but today it's easy to feel pigeonholed into the dichotomy of us versus them. Algorithms and social media amplify this by showing only one perspective and reinforcing that division. The antidote to this animosity is curiosity. We must move on from the dichotomy of us versus them. Very rarely are issues black or white, yes or no, left or right. I implore you, seek multiple viewpoints, ask questions, put your phone down. Converse with people different from you. Explore biases on all sides and then create your own informed opinion. Don't just repost what someone else has said. Learning equips you to lead with character and service. These are the pillars that you will be sustaining as members of the National Honor Society. Lifelong learning will be one of the most valuable skills you can hone in order to combat an uncertain and polarized future. In order to be successful, you must have a robust brain. Your brain is a muscle. The more you exercise it with new experiences, the stronger it grows. Lifelong learning isn't just academics. It's curiosity in every part of life. Travel, read, listen to music, make music, cook, build things, explore ideas. Don't just passively watch other people live on TikTok. Be the one doing. Cultivate habits like questioning assumptions, seeking depth, and connecting ideas. These skills will give you the flexibility and autonomy, letting you thrive in ways you can't yet imagine. In adulthood, you'll learn some lessons must be lived and not told. But if your brain is strong, adaptable, and curious, you'll be as ready as you can be. The habits you develop as lifelong learners are exactly what the NHS pillars are all about. All 4 NHS pillars, scholarship, character, leadership, service, they're interconnected. Knowledge shapes character, character enables leadership, and the best leadership is service to others. These values prepare you for an unpredictable world ahead. Today, take pride in your achievement. Being inducted into the National Honor Society shows that you're developing the habits, mindset, and curiosity that will help you succeed no matter what the future holds. In closing, learning, curiosity, and integrity, they aren't just for school. They're your tools for life. Keep asking questions, keep seeking understanding, and keep building skills that will let you navigate any challenge. Congratulations, inductees. You're on your way to shaping the future, even the parts that don't yet exist. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Tuccinardi. Now, I would like to turn the microphone over to our NHS Vice President, Secretary, Treasurer, 2 junior representatives, tutoring coordinator, and our media manager. They will take this time to discuss the values of our National Honor Society members. At the conclusion of each, a candle will be lit to symbolize the members' commitment to uphold that ideal. Please welcome Aisling Dunnigan, our Vice President.
As members of the NHS class of 2025-2026, we are expected to display outstanding character. This means that a student takes criticism willingly and accepts recommendations graciously, consistently exemplifies desirable qualities of behavior, cheerfulness, friendliness, poise, stability. upholds principles of morality and ethics, cooperates by complying with school regulations concerning property, programs, offices, halls, and other similar spaces, demonstrates the highest standards of honesty and reliability, shows courtesy, concern, and respect for others, observes instructions, punctuality, faithfulness, both inside and outside of the classroom, has powers of concentration and sustained attention as shown by perseverance and application to studies, and manifests truthfulness in acknowledging obedience to rules, avoiding cheating in all schoolwork, and showing unwillingness to profit by the mistakes of others. Please welcome our treasurer, Kara Liv.
As members of the NHS class of 2025 to 2026, we are expected to be scholars. We must go beyond just having a particular GPA. The student who is a scholar is dedicated to achieving academic excellence in the classroom, shares their knowledge with others by kind-heartedly helping those with greater difficulties in the classroom, must commit to being a lifelong learner both inside and outside of the classroom, and uses their knowledge to make a positive contribution to the world. Please welcome back our Vice President, Aisling Donegan.
As members of the NHS class of 2025-2026, we are expected to be leaders. A student who exercises leadership is resourceful in proposing new problems, applying principles, and making suggestions, promotes school activities, exercises influence on peers in upholding school ideas, contributes ideas that improve the civic life in the school, is able to delegate responsibilities, exemplifies positive attitudes, inspires positive behavior in others, demonstrates academic initiative, successfully holds school offices or positions of responsibility, conducting business efficiently and effectively, and without prodding, demonstrates reliability and dependability, demonstrates leadership in the classroom, at work, and in school or community activities, and is thoroughly dependable in any responsibility accepted. Please welcome Tutoring Coordinator Sophia Ferreira and Social Media Manager Laura McLucas.
As members of the NHS class of 2025 to 2026, we are expected to serve our school and our community. A student who is willing to uphold scholarship and maintain a loyal school attitude, who volunteers dependable and well-organized support, is gladly available and willing to sacrifice to offer assistance, and show courtesy by helping visitors, teachers, and students.
An NHS member should also work well with others and is willing to take on difficult or inconspicuous responsibilities. They also should participate in outside activities such as Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts, any religious and spiritual group or organization, and volunteer for the aged, poor, or disadvantaged, and perform family duties as well. They also should cheerfully and enthusiastically render any requested service to the school and do committee and staff work without complaint. Please welcome Junior Representative Audrey Davis.
At this time, we will invite you to sign the Melrose High National Honor Society Ledger as a commemoration of your membership. We will now call the names of the new National Honor Society inductees. We will first explain the traditional candle lighting ceremony, and then we will begin. Please welcome Junior Representative Eileen Garmage.
The candles that will be lit represent the light inside each individual member. Upon having their name called, the new inductee will sign their name in the official NHS ledger and take a candle. The candles together, lit from the flame of the same candle, represent a beacon. Alone you are a small flame, but together we are a beacon of light. Would the first row of inductees please rise and make your way to the side of the stage?
Olivia Abdow. Thomas Ahern. Jenna Allwood. Sarak Arya. Chloe Arnold. Mary Atkinson. Bryn Baker. Adelina Barnes. Gavin Barsotti. Maya Bastian. Chris Baudet. Adam Belade. John Bentley. Mirabelle Blanchard. Julia Blazé. Lillian Blank. Callie Bolduck.
Ashraf Bukiro. Anna Burns. Caitlin Cabral. Cade Chapman. Katie Chen. Will Chicoine. Ella Sabini. Joseph Hoare. Layla Conton. Lila Croach. Aria Dantona. Daniels. Audrey Davies. Karen Dang. Joanne Dominique. Kelly Downs. Cameron Doyle. Elsie English. Lucia Falkenberry. Lucy Ferrante. Isabella Ferranti. Sophia Ferreira. Colby Finch. Drew Finger. Braden French. Colin Furrier. Eileen Garland. Gemma Gentile. Amelia Japp. Calla Giuliano. Samuel Hazeltine. Isabel Healy. Lauren Healy. Sophia Holbert. Ainsley Hunt. Milo Ippolito.
Tess Isaacson. Viana Jandel. Grace Jenkins. Eric Jang. Jack Kavanaugh. Benjamin Kavanaugh. Luke Kelly. Catherine Kennedy. Graham Creamer. Anya Kropanicki. Amar Lakacha. Lila Basofsky. Caroline Lee. Katie Lehman. Fantas Lynn. Kara Lynn. Eleanor Marston. Michael Martin. Jonathan Martino. Louisa Masai. Anna Matthews. Ian McGrath. Julia McNeely. Dylan Meschen. Lexi Miller. Milo Mujali. Una Murphy. Ritik Nayar. Lauren Oldham. Cameron Orlandella. Eva Parenti, Tiara Pornkitty Chacharowan,
Riley Powell. Marlo Price. Lily Rockwell. Aiden Bryan. Rebecca St. Martin. Stephanie Santos. Leah Saragosa. Aislinn Savage. Owen Savage. Malik Sayag. Brendan Sestito. Jack Shea. Margaret Shoemaker.
Cam Shoemaker. Ruby Sterling. Anna Sullivan. Kian Sullivan. Abigail Taylor. Kamaya Tenzin. Kayla Tom. Paige Treneth. Zoe Tubinis. Tegan Webb. Ellie Wynett. Noah Williamson. Ella Yorkie. And lastly, Leona Yu.
As the final piece to our ceremony, the inductees will recite the National Honor Society Pledge as the final act in order to become officially inducted into our chapter. Inductees, for those who are able, please stand and repeat after me. I pledge to uphold the high purposes of the National Honor Society, to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands. I will be loyal to my school. And I will maintain and encourage high standards of scholarship, leadership, service, and character. Thank you. And I would like to congratulate all of you and welcome you as members of the National Honor Society. I would like to thank our honored guests who are with us this evening and who have helped us with this ceremony. Superintendent Carrie Berman, our Principal Jason Merrill, Assistant Principals Mr. Corrigan and Mr. Beaver, Director of Student Relations Ms. Doreen Ward, Athletic Director Mr. Stephen Fogarty, Ms. Diane Carpenter, NHS Advisor Mr. Stephen Malley, the MHS PTO, the school committee members, Mr. Tuccinardi for his speech, and to Mr. Di Benedetto and the student crew for helping us with the technology of this event. Thank you also to family, friends, faculty, and all of you for joining us this evening to celebrate this incredible stepping stone in the lives of these scholars. I would now like to ask all members of NHS who were inducted today who are able to please rise and to come forward to find a place on and in front of the stage for the group photo. Please keep your distance from the candles up front, and make sure that if your last name begins with the letter in the first half of the alphabet, please place yourself in front of the stage. And if your last name begins with the letter in the second half of the alphabet, please make your way up onto the stage.